Hobby Dad here, coming at you with a review of the Aquatop 24-gallon all-in-one Reef tank. This tank comes with pretty much everything you need except for the heater. It has the lights, the skimmer, the pump, and it is about $400 if I remember correctly, all in with the stand. I purchased this unit at Rob's Aquatics in Tinley Park. Shout out to Rob and Justin. The lights on this tank I think are very good compared to other all-in-ones I've seen, especially the traditional bio cubes. I've had those both with the fluorescence as well as the newer LED ones. I think these lights are much better. Not only do they perform better, they kind of sit right on top, so if you were to have them burn out for some reason, it'd be easy to replace. Or if for some reason you didn't like them and wanted to upgrade, any lights with adjustable feet you could put on here, unlike again the bio cubes, which have it all built into the hood, and it's significantly more difficult to replace or upgrade. The pump is I'd just call it sufficient, like a lot of the ones on these tanks. Seems to be fine for any type of LPS or soft corals. As you can see, I have in here, again, it's there's a lot of room back there. It'd be very easy to buy a slightly more powerful pump, just 2-minute swap out if that's what you wanted. The unit actually comes with a skimmer, which is not all that common for these type of tanks. I would describe it as meh. It's really not great. It's good that it comes with one. It's skimmed well for a while, but because there's no real adjustment on it, you have to have the water level just perfect and you can keep it there, and it's not the greatest skimmer. I do like that on the side, you'll see on the one chamber, it comes with a sponge that fills the whole unit, which filters really nice, easy to pull it straight out and clean that. Then there are 2 media racks in the center. I'm running a bag of Chemi Pure Elite in one and just standard carbon that came with the unit in the other. Usually do a 5-gallon water change 3 times a month or so on this tank. This was purchased in April last year, so it's been set up about 10 months. I also like the neat rimless look and the fact that it has nice glass tops that they've been cleaned recently and don't have condensation. You could actually get a fairly decent top-down view in. Here's the top of the skimmer and the back chambers. As to the corals that are in here, we have a Miami Hurricane Chalice, which has only been in here about 2 weeks. It has been recently cut, but as you can see, is healing up very nice and is starting to hang over the edges. There is this new set of A-cans that I just got recently this weekend. I have a couple of these regular green candy cane corals. This was all one piece originally that grew out and I had to frag it down. A lot of red mushrooms, a different color trumpet coral, blue purple. I have 2 bubble tip anemones back here. One's kind of hiding in the back. And then another one down here that the clownfish was just in, and another on this side. I actually purchased the 1 bubble tip anemone about 6 months ago, and I'm now up to 4 via splitting, so that is doing fantastic. Originally had 2 or 3 of these blue mushrooms on a rock. These ones are actually spread offs the original rocks over here. Another piece of trumpet coral from that frag off that I did. And then these blue-green pallies, they actually were hitchhikers on the rock I got. There was like 7 of them. And it has grown out into a significant colony. Also on the rock, there were a number of small orange tubestras that were just noticeable. This one in particular has grown out. It has about 8 heads now. And there are numerous other ones throughout the tank that are still hanging on and or expanding. This hammer was 2 or 3 heads when I got it. It is up to about 9 or 10 now, and then just beneath it, between there and the pallies, is a mummy-eyed chalice, which was maybe half of a frag plug initially. I'm going to splice in some still shots from a couple months ago when those were bought to show you the difference in growth there, and maybe the pallies. And finally, there's another can over here, which I'd actually set on top, and then it grew into the rock, so I was able to turn it, the rock sideways, and it doesn't fall off because it's actually grown into all the nooks and crannies and become part of the rock. So that is pretty sweet. And finally, there's one lone orange Florida Recordia. And then we'll do a final individual look at the tank. The fish in there is a Clarkie clown who hosts and lives in the anemones. His name is Elon Musk Jr. There's a 6-line wrasse whose name is Finn. And as you can see, a real cool cleaner shrimp that's over here hanging out. And that is all from Hobby Dad for today. Check it out, like it, share it, and subscribe. Thank you.